Welcome. I will make a brief introduction to you, how to manifest what you desire. And we will go through a slideshow where I will go through all the aspects that you could attain and sustain the knowledge and to apply it in your own personal life. So let's begin. I'm trying to be brief, but there's a lot of material for us to go through. So, how to manifest what you expect? And today we will explore, we will understand how we can take responsibility on our actions, on the things that we are doing, that it is not the other that is doing something to us, but it is me that is doing everything in my life to myself. It is me doing it to myself. And we will explore the creative power in the word, how words create our condition, how we create our world with the words. But firstly, we must understand the beginning of our own story, the persona that we are, that has been created for us. And then we are going to create your plan. What's your plan for your perfect life? I will give you a work plan to manifest your most sincere, your deepest dreams. But before that, I will tell you a little bit about myself so you will be able to comprehend where we are on this very moment. As a child, I used to give lectures to other children in the kindergarten as I asked from my mother deep questions. What is a God? What is the meaning of life? And my mother answered me something, but I generated always my own answer. And I went to the kindergarten, told to other children, what is the meaning of life? So in the sense of Monty Python, of course, what is the meaning of life? And my fascination with mythology taught me how to read. I was 5 or 6 years old when I read my first book, and it was the Greek mythology, the tales of the ancient world. That's the story that was most harmonious to my heart. And I studied Scandinavian mythology, etc. I'm I commissioned a life card for myself a few years ago, and there it was to make scenes and lecture about the Scandinavian mythology, the being, the beingness of all that there is. So I try to incorporate the mythological aspect to every of my lecture and everything that I'm sharing, actually. So, but school was hard on me. I unlearned my self-taught expression. I became quite undistinguishable from myself. I was not me by the end of the school, and it took around 10 years for me to recover and to become the person who I am, who I was. And at one point, I discovered gongs and singing bowls, and I discovered the power of the sound, how it can affect our lives, how I can change my own vibrational being, and how I can manifest my dreams through using sounds. And actually, healing is a cause, not a goal. Healing is cause of people realizing their goals, following their dreams. And for the last 4 years, I've been learning classical singing. Sole mio! Just for my own sake, to improve myself, my ability to use the vocals, to use the word, to use the sound. So I've been exploring the power of word. And first of all, we must take responsibility. I am the creator of my own reality. You are the creator of your own reality. When I offend you, it's not me, it is you. that is feeling offended. When you offend me, it is for me to take action, to handle this feeling in me, or set boundaries that I shall not see you anymore. So I choose who I let into my life, or how I react, or actually how I act upon my reactions. And all wishes, they become true. Doesn't matter, is it negative or positive? It does not matter. There's this thing I was thinking this morning. The difference between when a person is thinking, I have enough money. Okay. The person is having enough money to sustain their lives. But I have a lot of money. It's something else. It's totally different vibration in the words. And I just noticed that I'm using the Zoom of my wife. No problem. Okay. And the inner dog and the outer dog, they reflect each other. The things that I'm saying to you are the manifestors of my reality. And things that I say to myself are the manifestors of my inner reality. But what that means, when I decide something in my heart, it is important for me to express it to the world, to tell what I'm going to do. But when I'm doing it, then I have to keep it to myself. So I hope you understand the difference. When we are commissioning something, I want to have a beautiful house, oak timber frame, etc. And I tell it to the architect, I tell it to the builders, etc. And they start building. But then I let the process happen. And maybe I will make some simple modifications to the build, but the large picture, I keep it the same. If I would interrupt with my thoughts in the middle of the building, oh, I want to have, instead of an oak timber frame, a a, a stone walls. So throw away the timber frame. Oh, okay. So when we are doing something, we stay quiet, but when we are commissioning it, we talk about it to everyone. Same as someone is searching for love. I'm looking for a wife or a husband, and then she finds a husband or a wife. Then it's the precious honeymoon. You do not share your honeymoon. You do not share your first strong love. You stay quiet and you let the energy of love anchor in between of you two. Otherwise, you will be sharing the fascinating strong energy out from your bond, and other people are eating and tasting it. So, and another thing is blaming. When you blame that this person is responsible for my not well-being, then you're a fool. You're a fool, Bilbo. You shall not pass, Bilbo. Sorry, I, I just I just love Lord of the Rings. Actually, I love the books, and I love the Silmarillion. That's so much mythology to me. The Silmarillion. I could just read it over and over again, like Sir Christopher Lee. So never mind. Let's go forward. So, power of the word. You shall not pass, Frodo. So, in the Finnic tradition, we say the name of the thing that we desire to attain it. We do not throw words around because words are precious. They are like gold. And those words that happen in our head, They do matter. Yes, those words matter too. All lives matter, and all words matter. And when we can get a hang on our words that we are expressing, I am worthy. I have, I have lot of money. I have precious relationships. I have beautiful wife. I have beautiful children. I love my life. But when there's something going in the head, like, oh, this is so bad weather, but the weather is great, but your attitude is shit. That's the only thing. And that's the attunement. The first step. We attune ourselves to our highest potential. We do not seek compromises, but we seek perfection in our lives. I had 3 wishes. After I had completed them, I came into a small existential crisis because did not know how to continue in a work-wise. Wife, child, and the house. Okay, work-wise, what do you mean by that? So first of all, I wanted a wife for many years, and then I spoke to people about my goal, finding a wife. I explained how she should be, what kind of a person, etc. And I found her, or we attracted each other. After that, my wish was to have a child, and then my desire was to build a house for my wife and for my child with with the help of my father. And we did that. We accomplished. I built this house with the help of my father, mostly building by myself, but the intention was real. My father helped a lot with his knowledge and with his strength. And after building the house, I was I was lost a little bit. Okay, I have a child, a wife, a house. What now? Just live? No, I want to create even more. So I set new goals. I have 5,000 followers on YouTube by the end of this year. I have 3,000 people in my Voice Alchemy group by the end of this year. So I set goals and then I manifest them. And of course, there will be difficulties, there will be obstacles, but I will go over them. And remember, giving is greater than receiving. I do not give on this very moment that I want to receive. But if you want to subscribe, then subscribe, of course. Yes, that was a commercial. But actually, I give a lot because I love. I get high from giving out my knowledge to people. And that's not my knowledge, actually. That's just inspiration that I receive when someone asks a question from me. I get inspired and I share the inspiration with the person. And I love helping them. I love helping and marketing other people. I want to see them perform their best because I have seen myself in a miserable place and I needed help. So when someone is in a miserable place, I am there to help in a way that I can. Of course, I know how to set boundaries. I cannot help every person in the world, but I give out the knowledge that can help you to make your life great again. So, what is your solution? Let's see. Let's see. We will find it out quite soon. Being true to your word is the first part of the solution. Follow the word. The word shall not pass you, it shall guide you. So, beginnings. Where do you come from? Write, write down everything. What did you enjoy doing as a child? Like I love giving lectures to other children. I love playing with Legos. I was building spaceships and and dreaming about those gods and mountains. And then discover what brings you joy on this very moment. What kind of activities, what you love giving to the world, what kind of a problem you want to solve. And what kind of expectations do you have? What this problem solving can give you back? How much money, etc. And then you have to understand, are you on the reptile mindset or on a superhuman mindset? The reptile mindset is all based on the lack and stray and fight. Superhuman sees opportunities, possibilities on every step that they are taking. So check your attitude on the every moment of every day. Consistency is the key, and limiting beliefs are there to stop us. But if we say, I want, I wish, I expect, we become great, and the limiting beliefs will disappear. For example, you write on a piece of paper, I have, yes, in the present tense, I have like 300,000 euros on my bank account by the 25th of December 2024. Yes? When you are watching this video on a different year, then just write that year you are watching it. Oh, it's just amazing. This power of social media. It it never ends. Ah, you can watch it few years away from this present moment, and you can write down your wish and do it in a present tense, and you will become great. So this information is there for you to utilize. And if you contact me, I can tell you what kind of dreams I have realized. I set a modest dream that in 10 years from now, I am a millionaire, and I help people creating eco villages. That is my goal, my dream. I am a millionaire in 10 years from now. So planning the ABC, you have to understand who you are. You have to, like the beginnings. What do you love doing? Where do you get your joy? And then it's time to retune the subconscious. So we set our plans, our goals, and we start sharing it with confidence. I am, I have, I have 300,000 euros by the December of 2024, the 21st December. That's just an example. That's just an example because I have set different goals for myself. And sharing your plans with confidence to people will give a strength to you for your own belief that your brain gets used to those things. Like I said, I will build a house, and then I said, I'm building a house. I'm building a house with my father. And I said it, that was my goal. And I started doing it. I had a lot of obstacles, but I did it. I have manifested numerous of cars into my life in the attitude. I have a car. In the beginning, it's I need a car. Then, okay, I have this kind of a car. This kind of a car that habits this many passengers, etc. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm really punctuous and deliberate, and I describe what I have. And so share your life as you already have. Describe the car that you have. Like my car, I have a Range Rover L302, the car that most car drivers are afraid of because it crashes down so often. But I just love the car, and I purchased the emerald green one, the royal green, like the Queen had, because because that's the most iconic model ever built, and it's a 2007 diesel motor BMW engine. So, and I described my car and I manifested it because that's my car and I wanted it. And I manifested it without no money. Everything just went into the straight place. And no equals yes to your brain. So when you say, I don't have something, or I hate it, your brain says, oh yeah, he loves. I hate my job. I don't want to go there. And your brain understands, oh, he wants to go there. But at the same time, when you have, I don't have no money, then it means that there's a hole. That's a really difficult concept for me to explain to you. But when you say you lack of something, then your brain just sees a hole somewhere, and there's and sees the abundance of the lack. Yes, the brain sees the abundance of lack. But when you say you don't like something, that's the opposite. Then your brain understands, oh, he or she wants that even more. And you do not need to meditate, but you can do the Wim Hof method. I have a cold shower there running into the pot that I'm going to do an ice bath after this video. It's a exercise of meditation, but direction of your thoughts. You have to control your thoughts to be great, to manifest the things that you need. So applying the plan, write down your goal. I am a millionaire in 10 years time from now. You set the date, etc., and you start taking steps towards it, and you get inspired. You do not have to know how, but you first of all you have to remind it every day to yourself, and then you start doing small steps. You get a business idea, you go and do it, and never give up. When there's an obstacle, you go through it. When you feel like I can't do it anymore, you go through it. And when you feel fear, oh, I'm afraid. Oh, what they will think of me. I'm ashamed. The fear is a sign that you're on the right direction. Follow the fear, because then you will grow and give out your talent. Give without taking. Just give and share and share and share, and you will become great. There's a lot of help and tutorials how to speak out, how to be great on social media. When you give out your talent, you can find ways how to grow it, how to be strong, and how to actually create your life around. Be single-minded with your focus and write out your life in detail. Write the person who you are. Actually, not the person who you are on this very moment, but who you want to become, but on the present tense. And all the relations, your social life, your monetary life, your house, your family, all the things, all the aspects that are important for you, and rehearse it every day. You read it out loud. You're like an actor. You're a Shakespearean actor who is living a game called life. So, summary, have a plan, stick to it, and follow the fear, and you will accomplish everything that you desire. How can I afford a house? I don't know. Okay, I afforded a ruin, 3.5 hectares of land. How can I afford building a house? I don't know. I just began the work and I afforded it and I built the house because I had a plan. I made the steps. Even if I had no money, I made the steps and I followed the fear. You can do it too. So I hope you made it till the end, and please subscribe, comment, let me know, have you manifested something great in your life? And see you soon. Goodbye.